Hello, Irene.
Oh, hi, Mac. I thought you left for Lakeside already.
Yeah, I was on my way back, but I decided to come and check my emails, and well, my laptop's been acting up, so yeah, I thought I'd come and use the computers here at the library.
Oh, that would be fine. Yeah.
Do you often post a notice for your board meetings out here?
Oh, yes. 10 days in advance, and we put a notice in the Langton News and also on our website.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, well, it's a public library board, and we're the trustees of the public library, and our meetings are open to the public. In fact, we encourage the public to attend. It's important for the public to be able to know what's happening in their library, right?
Yeah. Well, makes sense.
Do you want to come up to my office to check your emails?
Oh, you have an office here at the library?
Oh, yes. When I'm not chairing the system board or sitting as a trustee on the Langton Library Board, I work for not-for-profit, and our organization rents office space here in the library.
Oh, well, yeah, if you wouldn't mind, that would be
come on
helpful.
with me.
For sure, after you.
Welcome to my home away from home.
Oh, nice.
Here, I'll just get out of the website. I was checking the meeting notice. There you go.
Thank you.
I've got to get the mail.
Okay. Yeah. Irene?
Yes?
I was thinking about what you said downstairs. Are all of your meetings open to the public?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if a board meeting was, say, held in a coffee shop or in a trustee's home, that wouldn't be okay, would it?
No, the library board meeting must be accessible to the public whose trust we hold. Otherwise, they're not legal. Why?
Oh, it's just that the last two board meetings we've been kind of busy, and the first was actually held in a local coffee shop, and the second was held in one of the trustees' homes.
Well, the meeting in the trustee's house was certainly not public, and in fact could be deemed in camera.
In camera, I've heard that expression.
Well, in camera is a special situation. The chair has to hold a vote to go in camera and hold a vote to come out of in camera. It's only used for certain types of discussion.
Such as?
There are 4 types of discussion. When you need to discuss legal or security matters or items of a personal nature such as specific personnel or labor negotiations, then you can go in camera. Just remember that the Freedom of Information and Privacy Act allows for those 4 situations: legal and security, and personnel, and labor negotiations.
So if the board was discussing the senior staff, say salary or illness leave or other personal information, it would then be appropriate to exclude the senior staff from the in-camera session?
That's right. Just remember, best practices for boards is that meetings must be well notified, held in a public place, not in a coffee shop, and senior staff welcome and in attendance.
What about when motions are made when the board is in camera?
There should be no motions when the board is in camera, and no minutes taken. And decisions reached by consensus must be passed as motions when the regular meeting resumes.
I guess everything discussed in camera must remain confidential.
Yes, except whatever has been brought forward to the regular meeting as motions. Then those can be
discussed.
Right.
Okay. So I guess the last 2 meetings then weren't exactly legal.
Neither the coffee shop nor the house get-togethers were legal. I hope no business was passed. Oh, maybe you want to take up your concerns with your chair when you get back to Lakeside.
Yeah.
Something else, Mac?
Yeah. At the last meeting I attended, I arrived on time, and
Absolutely.
yeah, but a couple of trustees had already arrived, and once we got to the discussion, I had the feeling that it seemed like they had made decisions in advance of the meeting, and one of them even said that they had agreed on how they were going to vote, and that's not right, is it?
No, it isn't. There should be no contracting votes.
Contracting votes?
Well, that's a situation where people agree to vote a certain way. Sometimes a couple of trustees will have a particular item that they want to see passed, and they will get together and they will agree to support each other's pet item. See?
Okay.
That's a no-no.
So really, this is all about being ethical.
Absolutely. As a trustee, you have a fiduciary responsibility, or in other words, as a trustee, you're being trusted to act in the best interests of the public. You're not to decide your vote in advance. You're to exercise the same care and diligence and skills in managing the library business as you would your own affairs.
Okay. I remember going to a workshop on fiduciary responsibility.
Good, because that's another aspect of your responsibility.
What is?
Well, you have a responsibility to keep yourself informed about library business and to keep learning.
Oh, like our chats.
Well,
No, I remember something else. Not to use the library's affairs to my own advantage, not to vote on anything that might mean I benefit in the business sector.
good.
And to always put the library's interests first before my own.
Right.
And
Confidentiality.
right, keeping things confidential while I'm on the board and afterwards, and always speaking positively about the library at all times.
You've got it. As a trustee of the Lakeside Library Board, you've got a lot of responsibilities, but the fiduciary ones are paramount.
Yeah, there's a lot of responsibilities, like disagreeing with ideas and motions, not people, notifying the chair if I'm going to be away or absent, making sure that I'm positive about the library at all times.
Yes.
Right.
Hey, you better check your emails. You might see a notice about your next board meeting.
Maybe.
I'll be back in 5.
Okay, well, thanks again.
No problem. Glad to help.